As many of you guys know me on Instagram as Chris Vlogs, this is the baby Hemi. You guys might ask me, why is it called the baby Hemi? It's called the baby Hemi because I stay trolling everybody on Instagram that it's a 4.7 Hemi. Well, the 4.7 V8. But in reality, everybody I know is this truck, seen this truck in action, or friends or family of mine know this truck has been in the family. This truck belonged at one point to one of my brothers. I bought it maybe about two and a half years ago, give or take. And ever since then, I've been building it. Let's go walk around and see what does it make the Hemi tick? What makes it roar? First of all, V6 E fan. Anybody that has a Ram Hemi should know that they have to do the V6 E fan. That's the number one must thing you have to do. Especially because the clutch fan stays taking away at least like 5 horses. Every little power adds up. Got the Vera Air intake. Got it for the low. Got it from one of the homies on Instagram. Oh, Oscar, I'll have to plug him up here, but Oscar got it for the low. I tried doing a coin flip, but dude didn't want to, so I was like, fuck. So, you know, it is what it is. Has a 180 thermostat for winter. Because I usually like having a little bit higher temps for winter. Summertime, I have a Mr. Gasket 160 thermostat. Now, to the little nitty gritty. Long tube headers. I don't quite remember what long tube headers are these because it came with the truck when I first got it from my brother. These long tube headers been on this truck for like, give or take 5 years, but it was off and on. So it went back to stock, 1 point, fully stock. It went back to the headers and MPR tune, and now it's on headers, intake, cam, 85, and to make all that E85 power, Hellcat injectors, Walbro 450, and obviously, like I said, a custom MPR2. So yeah, I said it has a cam. I say trolling, like I said earlier in part of the first clip. I say trolling, and she has a BTR Truck North cam. Yeah, I know. I could have gone with a Moe's, FRP, HHP, you name it. But at the time I was budgeting, I was kind of trying to get this truck up and running really quick. And I didn't want to wait the whole hassle of like almost a whole month just to get the cam kit. So I did what any poor man's racing truck would do. Get the budget cam, run it for the meantime, and see how it goes. So yes, I have the MDS Elite, Hellcat lifters, upgraded springs, and that's about it. Other than that, most people think that I'm always running a shot of nitrous, but in reality, I mean, she's plumbed up. Maybe you could look for it. But if you're not sure what you're looking for, you will never know. You will never know that's a nitrous fed, cammed, E85, full bolt-on Hemi. Or like I've been saying in this video, a baby Hemi. And yes, it's a 2012 Tradesman. I put the RT headlights from this one company called VH AZ Auto, I think, if I remember correctly. A company that doesn't really stay posting too much on their Instagram page, but headlights. These are my burners right here. My daily wheel setup of choice of tire. It is the Nitto NT55 G2 275 50 17s. And don't get me wrong, I do have the drag pack. Just that I don't rock it on a daily basis. Drag pack is a 4-star Z5s. On the rears, I'm running, if I remember correctly, they're 305 45 17s. Nitto R2s. But do they hook? They're average. But for being a poor man's Ram, you know, you gotta do something about it. Now let's walk inside to see the cockpit point of view, the driver's point of view. Diablo Trinity, I think this is the X2 to be exact. New cluster for the homie packs. I'll link them up in the video. Other than that, just your average Ram. Low sound system, blow through. Can't forget the nitrous. Just here to send me roar a little bit, you know. Something like "3" X pipe, 2 carbon R series. Other than that, that's the baby Hemi right there for you. And yeah, I will have a price build breakdown on the truck. This one's only just a build breakdown. What does the Hemi have? But La Borrega, I'll make a little video up next of the parts, not labor, because labor consists of different prices all around, but just mainly of parts. How much has everything costed me to build my baby Hemi? And with that being said, Peace, YouTube. We out.